It does absolutely baffle me that people still think the absolute worst thing that can happen to you is for you to stay single and perhaps be single for the rest of your life. It is absolute madness to me, and that's how people end up in really shitty and stay in these really shitty relationships, because you're so fucking scared of staying in your own company that you can't fathom that you could still have a happy, fulfilling life. It is absolutely crazy to me. It really is.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Got a video for you here today from Men Only titled Women Over 35 Finally Realize That They Have Hit the Wall. They say it's better late than never, but sometimes it is far too late for women like this. Now, today's video was suggested to me by Locke the Bounty Hunter. I'm going to leave both of their channels linked in the pinned comments, so make sure you go and subscribe to these guys. Don't forget to leave your own comments, and let's jump right into the video.
This might be the most toxic thing that has ever come out of my mouth, but I'm just gonna say it because I know for a fact that there are other women who are sharing this same sentiment as I am, so I'm gonna speak for all of us. My love life is so dry right now. In fact, my love life has been dry since September of 2024, so we're going on a year here. I am actually at a point where I think I'd rather be in a situationship. Yes, I said it. I think I would rather be in a situationship than be this single and bored.
It was the situationships that got this woman into the mess that she's in, and she wants to go back to it because being used by a man for bedroom fun is better than sitting around and doing nothing. Hey, I shouldn't even say that she got used, really, because again, these women choose to be there.
That is saying a lot because I feel like I have done all of the healing work that a person can do in their lifetime. I've done all the right things. I have chosen peace first above all else. I've spent time alone. I have learned to enjoy my time alone, and sometimes I enjoy it a little bit too much. But I don't know. At this rate, it's like, if I'm not at least gonna find someone to be in a committed relationship with, at least I can still get something out of a situationship. Like, at least I can still get some excitement over a situationship that isn't gonna last.
If she's looking for a situationship, then she's clearly not healed. She's done no work, she hates her solitude, and has no respect for her own peace, and the excitement she craves will be short-lived and do more harm than good.
Because at least when you're in a situationship, you have this idea that, okay, maybe things are going to go further. You at least can picture a future with someone. You're living in a fantasy world, and I like living in that fantasy world, okay? That is a little bit more exciting than me sitting here and, quite honestly, every day just being like, is this what it's come to? And just questioning, like, will it ever be my turn? Is it ever going to happen for me?
The problem is that she's sitting around and waiting for something to happen to her, but that's rather difficult when this woman locks herself in her apartment and prays for a situationship and nothing else.
I don't know. I'm just really tired of being in this place where there's like absolutely no one. And I've only been in 2 situationships in my entire life. Like, really, I've only been in 2. And they were the worst time of my life. Like, they ruined me. They made me sick. They made me like get to the worst place I've ever been in my life. But at least when I was in a situationship, I felt like there was hope. I felt like there was at least someone out there that could fulfill something within me. And that something is just that feeling of closeness that you simply cannot get with a platonic friendship or a platonic relationship.
Even though it pretty much ruined her, she would rather go back to a situationship where she's disregarded by Chad instead of actually working on herself to be a pleasant woman to an average man.
So that is where we're currently at. We are at the point where we would honestly prefer a situationship, just a little something that can bring us some excitement, something that we could get for the plot, than just being so single to the point where it like literally seems impossible.
There's no excitement in a situationship. There's bedroom fun followed by the complete destruction of your emotions, but she'd rather feel pain than nothing at all. There is no saving a woman like that.
Girls, we need to get off Hinge and we need to get off Tinder. Like, right now. Delete it from your phone and don't look back. All these horror stories that I've heard from guys that we've met saying that they use it for validation, attention. They just use it because it's a video game.
Literally, these are straight words from men's mouth. They literally just use it like once or twice a week just for the fun of it. Like, no one's actually using this legitly.
Like, you're just making yourself so available to these men, and like, of course, like, our hearts are all like, oh, like, let's give them a chance, and like, we'll actually try and use this app for the right things. And they're just like playing us all. So delete.
They're literally just talking to Chads, and Chads are not an accurate representation of the male experience on dating applications. Women throw themselves at these men, so of course they're going to treat it like a game. It's free entertainment for them.
I have some bad news about the FOBC videos. Okay, those videos for some reason only reached men. And they were meant for the girls. Okay, they were meant for the girls to just give them a little push in this whole dating thing of, you know, you don't have to be stuck on these dating apps. You know, if the dating apps work for you, that's great. But if they don't, you could, you know, just spark a conversation. They were really meant for the girlies. And I am sad to report, it literally reached, I think the percentage, like the analytics were like 96% of men. So that defeated the purpose.
Women like this always seem to get annoyed when a video they make for the girlies ends up in the feeds of men. She was posting videos on TikTok publicly where everybody can see them. I mean, what exactly was she expecting?
I feel like a guy that goes down for his own pleasure is so rare these days. It is like a unicorn. And when you find one, you hang on to them for dear life. You put a ring on it. Put a ring on that man. If he is doing it for his own pleasure and he loves that you love it, never let him go. Don't even let him out of your side. Us girls we can sense that. We'll jump on that straight away.
Social media has completely taken away this woman's shame. It's left her unhinged to the point where she is willing to talk about bedroom fun as if it's a normal piece of conversation.
All right, I have to say this because I've heard it too many times and it does my absolute head in. If you message a man or woman, but I'm going to say man, if you message a man, pretty much asking what their intentions are and saying, you know, are you looking for something casual or are you looking for something more serious? And they say one of two things. I'm going with the flow, or let's just see how this goes. He's shopping.
It doesn't matter what that man says. If the man is wealthy and good looking, he could say his intention is to set her up for an MLM scam, and she will still fall head over heels for him. It's not about what the man is actually saying, it's about who is saying it.
He's shopping. And you, my love, are on the clearance rack. He should date within his budget. And what I mean is, my point after this being, if you're going to date someone, if you're going to talk to a woman or talk to a man, set your intentions straight away. Let them know, I'm not looking for anything serious. I just want to date casually.
That's exactly what going with the flow means. It means a guy isn't looking for anything serious. Not like it matters. If the woman is treating a man like he's on the clearance rack, then there's nothing he could say that will satisfy her anyway.
Okay, sure. Then it's up to you whether you stay or leave. If a man says, I'm actually looking for something really serious and you're not, bye. Nice to meet you, but bye. Doesn't hurt so much when you ask straight away and when you get it out of the way straight away. Doesn't hurt, doesn't feel like you've lost anything.
Does this woman not know that men have the ability to lie? The Chads and Tyrones of the world have been telling women that they're looking for something serious for years now, but they never seem to commit to one woman, and they'll never understand why.
But when you've been talking and you're like, I don't even know what this guy and I are doing and blah, blah, blah. And then you go and ask, his response, if it ain't the one you want, is going to hurt you. It's going to hurt you. So get it out of the way early And if he says those things like, oh, I'm just going with the flow. Well, I don't go with the flow. I need to know where this is going. What's your intention? What's your end game? You know what I mean?
She's just complaining because the man that she wants refuses to take her seriously. That's because there's nothing worth taking serious here, right? He had his fun, and now he's done with her.
Everybody knows their end game. Yes, they do. They might not know what they want right this second, then he shouldn't date. But every man and every woman knows that, yeah, I'd love to get married and have a family. Yeah. And that's what I'm looking for. Because I'm in my mid-30s. Or, no, I just came out of a relationship. I really should be single and just have a bit of fun. Be honest. There is nothing wrong with having fun.
This woman cannot stand the fact that she got played by a guy yet again. Even if the men she wants were honest, it would change absolutely nothing. She would still get with him regardless.
And there is nothing wrong with wanting something serious. What is wrong is lying about it. Or using those one-liners to make yourself to still have arm's reach of the girl or guy and keep them around without any pure intention. That's the fault in that. Be smart out there, people.
The intention doesn't matter. An average man can't get the question right, and Chad won't be able to answer the question wrong. She'll always give a pass to the man that she finds attractive.
What's your age?
32.
Are you single?
I'm supposed to ask a woman her age,
What makes you say that?
but I don't know. It's the rules.
Are you single?
I am.
Why do you think you're single at 32?
Honestly, because I am independent and I do take care of myself. So I separate myself from others in the fact of that, like, you have to be respectful and you have to come with a different level of, like, energy and maturity. And to be honest, especially in this city, these men are not mature.
In any city you go, you're going to find more than your fair share of mature men. It's just that none of those men count because they don't make the kinds of money that she demands of men, so they might as well be invisible.
So what problems are you running into with the men that you date in Charlotte?
Honestly, I don't really date a whole lot of men in Charlotte, to be honest. I'm really, like, I like cities, but I don't really like city boys. So there's a problem there because most of these boys are city boys. I need more like a country man or something.
So do you think that most men are going for an independent woman like yourself, or do they want a dependent woman?
I think they want a traditional woman. I think they want somebody that's going to, like, really love them up and help them through the hard times and cook and clean and do all those things.
If she truly believes that, then she shouldn't have focused her prime years on being an independent woman. She could have had herself a country boy when she was younger, but the bag and the city life were more important to her.
But being that you've come this far on your own, do you think that makes you easier to date or harder?
Harder to date.
Why so?
Because I do all those things, but I also kind of take the man role as well. I have 5 older brothers, so I was just raised in the environment of, like, when a man comes into your life, they got to be ready and willing to do all the things a man does. And I just feel like for me, I don't really deal with a lot of bullshit. So it's just one of those things you have to bring, you know, a different type of energy to the relationship.
The energy is money and the ability to do everything for her. Women like this have absolutely nothing to offer. They know they have nothing to offer, but they still feel the need to act superior to men. But anyway, guys, we're going to be leaving today's episode there. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Drop a comment, and I will see you all in the next one. Make sure you take care of yourselves, guys. Peace.